Hey y'all, so today is gonna be a very interesting day because I'm gonna cut my hair. Cut it myself at home based on a few videos that I watched on YouTube. Right now we are in my bathroom. I've cleared everything out because I know hair is gonna get everywhere. And I detangled my hair. There's no product in it, just a little water, just so I can see where my curls are falling right now. But before I get into that, I wanna explain a little bit about my hair journey. I moved out to Philadelphia about 9 months ago. Before I moved, I went to see my stylist, and I told Zachy of Freedom Curls in Indianapolis, fantastic salon. If you're in the area, highly recommend them. I was gonna be moving and I probably wouldn't get my hair cut for a while because it does take a while to find a stylist that you like, and I'm proof of that because 9 months later, I still haven't found anybody that I'm even kind of sort of interested in seeing. Here I am, about to cut my hair myself, like a pioneer woman. When I'm styling it, my hair type can be between type 3 and 2, so from curly to wavy. The roots of my hair are virgin, never been colored before, and the ends of my hair from about here down have been colored twice. So when I went to see my stylist, I told them that I wasn't gonna get it cut for a while, but that I did want to grow it out into a bob. So the haircut they gave me that day was in anticipation of how my hair would grow out. And as you can see, it's getting there. I'm not sure exactly at this point what type of bob I want to get. I've seen pictures of the Italian bob and the French bob versus the classic bob. So I'm not quite sure right now because it's not quite long enough. I do want something a little bit longer because I am a curly girl. So I like the versatility of having something that's a bit longer when it's curly, and something that I can work with in terms of updos and braiding and things like that. We still have a ways to go, but I know that regular trims are a part of the journey, and I just could not wait any longer. I haven't been able to find a stylist who I can see has worked on someone with my hair texture who is affordable, because I don't need an introductory sort of consultation where they want to introduce you to their product line, make recommendations, and kind of do a mini tutorial for you. I don't need all that. I just need my hair cut. And some salons require that appointment before they'll actually cut your hair. So I'm not into that. So I decided to do it myself. This is a few photos from when I left the salon that day, 9 short months ago, and how my hair looked. It was very shiny, well-defined, and in the short category. So 9 months later, you know, my hair is longer, but it has also got texture on the ends of my hair indicating split ends, which is natural because I haven't got it trimmed in all this time, and lots of frizz. So reasons why I decided to cut my hair myself, it's, you know, a basic trim for a curly girl like me costs way too much money. It is hard to find photographic evidence that the person who says that they specialize in textured curly hair has actually cut someone with my texture, because all textures are different. And I need to be able to see what you can do. And I'm just impatient. Once I decided that I wanted to do this, I wanted to do it right now. If you all don't know, I have cut my hair before myself. I went shaved. I had a buzz cut for a couple of years. I loved having a shaved head. I loved the buzz cut. I didn't find that it took away from my femininity or anything like that. It was a very sensual cut. I think a lot of people sort of skate over that fact. The only thing that really bugged me about it is the constant haircuts. And for some people, they may like it, but every couple of weeks, my hair look would totally change because my hair was growing out, and that's not something that I'm into. So I decided to grow it out. It took a few years. When I first moved to Indianapolis, I still had the buzz cut, and letting it grow out has been a challenge, especially when it was growing out here and I felt like I looked like a clown. That was really hard. So I decided to buy some hair cutting tools on Amazon came with a little comb, which is helpful, and I got some scissors specific for hair cutting because yes, I have cut my hair with craft scissors, and no, I'm not about to do that again. And for the areas around like my sideburns and around my neckline, I have these wall clippers, which have worked very well. Still in the packaging, and it still has some of these things. So I've had it for a few years now, so I recommend it if you guys are looking for something affordable. I picked it up from Walmart. Okay, so I just finished the first round and I think it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna let this air dry again and then come back for round 2. All right, and as you can see, after wetting my hair again and letting it air dry again, this is where we are. It looks like layers here in the front, but this is just where my bangs were. When I first got my hair cut, I had little bangs that were up here, but they've grown down to about here. So this isn't for me cutting it. This is just because my bangs have yet to grow out yet. So I'm just gonna leave this here and start to even out the back a little bit. All right, so I think I'm just gonna stop here because I feel like once you start, there's always some little thing here and there. And I do like more deconstructed haircuts anyway, stuff that's not perfect. Overall, it looks much more even and much more in line with how the haircut was growing out, just with all the extra bits kind of trimmed away. So you can see the hat there. This in particular, this line around the crown was really difficult, but I think it looks pretty good. Especially for my first attempt. Like, it's really easy to just shave all off. It's much, much harder to try to keep everything even, especially with curly hair. So I know that because I've already seen it like wet and then let it air dry, I've already seen how it looks. So I know that when it does dry out with product and everything, that it'll look pretty even and well balanced. And that's all I really wanted. So hey y'all, so it's been a couple days later and I've been keeping it very simple as far as styling. So this is just with the pattern leave-in conditioner. I just put a palm full of this in, worked the way through, and then spritzed with some water and let it air dry so that I could get a better idea. But as you can see, I think it's still on the right path. So basically all that I did was trim away the layers that were growing down here to bring it up a little bit. I didn't mess with much of the layers out here. I just sort of pulled the curls that were a little far outside the line that I wanted. I have no regrets. All it cost was some scissors. I already had the clippers. And yeah, there are a few curls here and there that are like outside of this line, but I noticed that if I get started trying to like make it a perfect line, I'll end up cutting a lot more hair than I want to. So I just kept it simple, just trimmed away what I knew was like coming down way too far. Like in the first clips, you'll see it comes down around here, but only from around here and over. So I just want to make sure that the line was clean as my hair grows out a bit more, because I'm thinking that I want something like right above my shoulders when my hair is curly. I wear my hair curly most days, so I'm not looking for something that if I straightened it or if I used heat on it, curlers, that kind of thing. We have a ways to go, but thank you all for spending your time here with me. I really appreciate it. If you guys are thinking about doing it, I'd recommend it. It was a lot less scary once I got started. So, you know, keep your plan simple, get the right tools, and take your time. And I'll see you guys next time.